Good morning, students. Today we'll be discussing relevance of talent management and the principles which are required for talent management. By means of talent management, which means a systematic work with talents in a particular situation and facing down the strategic issue of identification needs of talent in connection with trading priorities. And when there is lack of skilled people in the market, through talent management, you are acquiring employees in the organization, which makes it successful. But in turn, it turns out to be difficult to retain talented employees. So it is not possible efficiently to find talents and to identify employees with a high potential. But it is difficult to look for a balance between a retention of employees and in their positions and providing opportunities for their further development in the organization. Mainly the most important segments of workforce, which include best practice program, they have been implemented in the field, but any significant changes cannot be seen in approach to the employees. Organizations, customer pass from the organization to competition, and it is expected that in the future a considerable organization growth will occur, or the acquisition requiring a presence of experienced employees will be materialized, restructured, initiated by the organization needs. So, talent management in an organization is very essential, and because of the talent management, companies can gain competitive advantage. Now, when we talk about the relevance, what exactly is the importance of talent management? So, there are certain reasons why companies should invest in talent management. First is attracting top talent. When we talk about attracting top talent, it means having a strategic talent management. It gives organizations the opportunity to attract the most talented and skilled employees available. It creates an employer brand that could attract potential talents and in turn contributes to the improvement of the organization, business performance, and results. So, attracting top talent will give a company, an organization, a competitive advantage, uh, having the best possible talent in the organization. And talent management, if you are having good talent management process in place, it will lead to employee motivation. Having a strategic talent management helps organization keep their employees motivated, which creates more reasons for them to stay in the company and do their tasks. Because through talent management, you are having processes that are very transparent and very clear to the employees that what is the expectation of the organization in terms of performance from the employees. Then it covers the continuous coverage of critical roles. When we talk about talent management, it equips companies with the tasks that require critical skills to plan and address the important and highly specialized role in the workforce to its employees. This means that the company will have a continuous flow of employees to fill critical roles to help companies run their operations smoothly and avoid extra workload for others, which could lead to exhaustion. So, talent management, what it does, it gives you the, it does not leave your talent pipeline, unfilled. So you're continuously filling your talent pipeline with the talented employees and the talented competencies and skills which are required in the organization. So it also helps when you are having a good talent management program in the organization, it increases employee performance. Because the use of talent management will make it easier for the companies to identify which employees will be the best suited for the job, that can lead to less performance management issues and grievances. It will also guarantee that the top talent within the company stays longer, because when employees do are aware about the expectations, that what is expected out of their performance, and they are being given the parameters up to their a profile level, a proficiency level is being set for the employee. So it will automatically increase the employee's performance so as to match the expectation of the employee in terms of proficiency level. Then engaged employees. Talent management allows company to make systematic and consistent decisions about the development of staff. which guarantees the employees' skills and development. Furthermore, employees will feel more engaged when there is a fair procedure for the development, which helps in increasing the retention rates that help companies in meeting their operational requirements. When your employee is satisfied in the organization, when you are providing him the requirements in terms of his career needs, and simultaneously he is fulfilling the organization needs, so he is feeling more engaged to the organization, he is feeling more, you know um, um, loyal to the work which is being assigned to the employee. So talent management helps in creating more employee engagement within the organization. It also helps in retaining top talent. Well structured onboarding practices create higher level of retention, which saves the company on its recruitment and performance management cost in the long run. Because when you are having engaged employees who are having increased employee performances and they are motivated, it will automatically retain the top talent in the organization. You are not going to lose a talent to your competitors or to the market. It also helps in improving business performance. Talent management helps employees feel engaged, skilled, and motivated, which allows them to work in the direction of the company's business goal, which in turn increases client satisfaction and business performance. And then finally, we have higher client satisfaction. When we talk about higher client satisfaction, it is a systematic approach to talent management, which means that there is an organization integration and a consistent approach to management. And when systems are more integrated, client satisfaction rates are usually higher. Since they are dealing with fewer people and their needs are met more rapidly, and therefore it will automatically lead to the client satisfaction, and which will lead to the higher profitability of the organization. Therefore, talent management, it satisfies both your internal as well as external customer. And then so these are some of the, you can say, points, or these are some of the say factors which, so these are the factor so these are certain some points which are being. So this was all about the importance of talent management. Now, when we talk about the talent management, while designing or setting a program for talent management in an organization, we have to keep certain principles of talent management in mind. And these talent management principles, they have to be aligned, they have to be kept in mind while designing the talent management program. First and foremost is alignment with strategy. When we talk about strategy, corporate strategy is a natural starting point for thinking about talent management. Strategic planning of the organization is to align with attracting, recruiting, developing, and deploying the right people to drive the effort. Talent management goals are to be integrated with the business planning process, and achievements of these goals are to be tracked through the management process. Then we have internal consistency. Implementing practices in isolation may not work and can actually be counterproductive. So, the principle of internal consistency refers to the ways the organization's talent management practices fit with each other. So, there has to be integration of, organization management practices with with the practices that other department and divisions are following. Consistency is crucial. For example, if an organization invests significantly in developing and training high potential individuals, it should emphasize employee retention, competitive compensation, and career management. It also should empower employees to contribute to the organization and reward them for initiative. One of the important principles of talent management is cultural embeddedness. In an organization, usually the corporate culture is a source of competitive advantage. The organization should make deliberate efforts to integrate the core values and business principles into talent management processes, such as hiring methods, leadership, development activities, performance management systems, and compensation and benefit programs. Organization must assess applicants' personalities and values to determine whether they will be compatible with the corporate culture or not. The assumption should be that the formal qualifications are not always the best predictors of performance and retention. Therefore, the skills are easier to develop than personality and attitudes. One very crucial principle is management involvement. A successful organization is aware that the talent management processes need to have broad ownership. That is, besides HR department, it should be owned by the managers at all levels, including the top management. Senior leaders need to be actively involved in the talent management process and make recruitment, succession planning, leadership development, and retention of key employees in their top priority. They must be willing to devote a significant amount of their time to these activities, because if your management is not supporting the talent management practices, then it would be very difficult for managers to implement the same within the organization. Then there has to be balancing of corporate and local needs. When we talk about an MNC, which is operating in across various dimensions of cultures and environments, uh, talent management becomes complicated. Organizations need to figure out how to respond to local demands while maintaining a coherent HR strategy and management approach. Therefore, it is very essential that you keep a check that how to balance between corporate and local needs of an MNC where it is operating. Then organization branding through differentiation. Attracting talent means marketing the organization to the people who will fulfill its talent requirements. So, employee branding is very, very essential. And in order to attract talent with the right skills and attitudes, organization needs to find out the ways to differentiate itself from its competitors. Because if organization is not differentiating itself from the competitors, they are not going to have the best possible talent for their organization. Organizations must differ considerably in how it resolves the tension between maintaining a consistent brand identity across business units and locations responding to local demands. So, these were some of the principles which are required for the talent management uh, program in the organization. So, this for when we talk about the relevance of talent management and laying down the principles of the talent management in an organization, it is supported with an example. Let us take the example of BlackRock. Basically, BlackRock is an investment organization. It is a US based company which is you know so BlackRock basically is an American gold and investment management corporation which is based in New York. So what makes BlackRock stand apart is that they pay well, and BlackRock is independently run public company, and which is fastest growing asset manager with the world with approximately 10,500 employees worldwide. And basically, BlackRock is heavily focused on people, and it is not just about the individual accomplishments of the people over there. And company's principle is that they have to build everything they do, and the senior leaders are committed to them and embedded them into everyday work life. That means BlackRock is integrating what employee career goals aspire to become, and what organization wants to where organization wants to grow. The integration of both the individual as well as organization goal is made in such a manner so that employee himself is focused on the organization goal, which then automatically gives a satisfaction of fulfillment of career goals, career aspirations. They put right talent in the right roles at the right time, which makes the black role different from their rest of the competitors. Its talent management policies and practices are guided by its Global Human Capital Committee (HCC). So, what BlackRock has done, it has formulated a committee known as Human Capital Committee, which is composed of 35 senior leaders from across the firm's businesses and key locations. And the HCC members, um, they are on the firm's global executive committee, and its very existence sends a powerful message that talent is the only strategic and scarce resource, but a matter of critical accountability for line management. So, in BlackRock, this company in BlackRock, they are focusing on, it is actively engaged in employer branding. They're recognizing that the firm needs to tailor its appeal to new breed of employees, which are predominantly college goers, and which are business school graduates. And they work with the marketing team to devise a campus. HCC works with the marketing team to devise a campus recruiting and campaigning that addresses two of the highest priorities among young people, that is career mobility and social responsibility. So BlackRock is keeping into mind that how employer branding, how BlackRock as a brand should be promoted in the minds of future or potential talent. Then it ensures the BlackRock, it ensures a high performance culture. So, what line leaders at BlackRock, they own the employee engagement processes. And HCC leads focus group to identify ways of enhancing employees' experience throughout the firm. It has also raised performance standards and improved the firm's approach to identify and promote high potential talent. For example, the assessing leaders on their efforts in this regard, they keep on doing the assessment throughout the say period of financial year, so that the appropriate talent is developed in the organization. Then HCC, it also insists that a core part of its charter to protect and promote the culture and values of the firm, uh, by ensuring that leaders are assessed not only on their technical performance but also on how well they live and by and teach the guiding principles. So HCC, the you can say the HCC's HCC's philosophies or the principles is we are one BlackRock. So leaders who try to make their numbers in a zero sum fashion by undermining their colleagues soon find out that there is no place for them in the firm. That means there was no company was not suffering from the I syndrome, which generally happens at the top level. So company was prioritizing leadership behaviors that matters. And what BlackRock was focusing was on development of employees. So HCC, besides what they do, they have a robust process of employee and managerial development. BlackRock leaders have long valued stretch assignments and and leaders who pay attention to developing direct reports as cornerstones of the firm talent philosophy. So, managing at BlackRock, the talent program, it helps executives to be more effective coaches, delegators, and drivers of high performances. As managers move up through the ranks, they can take advantage of these programs, such as driving performance through teams, influencing for results, and enterprise leadership. So, because of development of employees, BlackRock is what it is. BlackRock was able to gain the position what it has gained today. BlackRock, it developed an extensive process for talent reviews and promotions as well. So and HCC, it uses block rack so it uses block BlackRock's online chat room and collaboration hub and other types of communication to foster dialogue on subjects such as boosting innovation, networking with the firm's leaders from emerging markets, and strengthening engagement in growth and priorities. Uh, BlackRock believes in game changing. Then they know that the performance is a route to remain competitive. And BlackRock is very adamant that their principles will see them through the good times and bad. A company's managers can support its objectives by articulating upfront that it demands enthusiastic buy-in to its core purpose. And they believe that who do not believe into the organizations, culture and all these principles, they don't encourage them to apply to the organization. So uh, the purpose of BlackRock is that collectivism, collaboration, trust and respect, they are the basic foundation of BlackRock's belief system. So the notion of collective behavior was important to BlackRock's management. That in the first few years they decided that they will be paid. They'll all be paid the same. So everyone could focus on sharing information and working together to serve clients. So there was no pay differentiation initially, so that everyone was contributing on the same, uh, same ground and same processes. And they what they did, they integrated pipes to keep business together. Then they have BlackRock leaders. They work to build the collective spirit, and they believe in we rather than our and theirs. So they say that it is our organization, when and it is I our organization, that means employee as well as employer. So trust is built by people being transparent and authentic with one another, and authenticity is what is highly rated currency, you can say, at the BlackRock. Then finally, what makes BlackRock is different from their competitors is uh, it's you know enduring and regenerative. Well, in BlackRock, talented individuals are drawn to organizations that continually refresh their systems and processes as well as their strategic initiatives. And in order to delight customers, they obviously outwit their competitors. And perhaps the most powerful way to do this is by building talent strategy and that both endures and regenerates. BlackRock has gained strength and momentum, and many leaders from each of its acquisition includes four from the from the mergers and acquisitions. And they consistently scan for innovations in HR and talent management practices, while ensuring that BlackRock's guiding principles are well understood and practiced. BlackRock, what do, they conduct an annual engagement survey that addresses, among other things, the quality and effectiveness of BlackRock HR and talent practices. And this plays a and it plays a central role in helping HCC to roll out that they are one BlackRock and they are sticking to guiding principles. And the basic two principles of the BlackRock is that we are superior to our clients, and we are innovators. That is regenerative. That means their main principles is enduring and regenerative. So there is little left to chance at BlackRock. Its executives and are committed to measuring everything: talent, maybe talent management, development programs, engagement, rewards, and reputation. So they believe that superior talent strategies must be characterized by deep commitment from the top executive team, which is broad-based engagement and line accountability, um, with a leaders developing leaders culture. So in BlackRock, talent management plays a very essential role, a very key role in making BlackRock ahead from their competitors. So this is how talent management leads to gaining competitive advantage to the organization, and how it helps in gaining the relevance and how it makes the talent management relevant to the organization. With this, we come to the end of this lecture. Thank you.